We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, and he is going to have extra bases to start the evening.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 3-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on. And stepping in, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
and now pitch on the way.
Number 37.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. On to first, and there are two down.
Batting third.
Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Bryce Harper stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone!
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
In now, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
Yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Didi Gregorius, runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Wheeler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in will be Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Stepping up is Christian Arroyo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1.
Leading up for the
Bottom of the inning now, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in next, number 37. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Number 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Phillies. Top of the third set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. In there, 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone!
Ah, man, Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch on the way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Xander Bogaerts is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 2. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he grounds one briskly to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. So stepping in is J.D. Martinez as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next, it'll be Alex Verdugo. Worked a walk his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Number 37 is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one.
mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
Freddie.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. He singled in his first AB. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Arroyo's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next to hit is number 37. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. At the plate now is Christian Arroyo. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Christian Arroyo.
Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Schwarber. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Hit in the air out to left field. McCutchen is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Now the center field.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez to the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hit back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now here is JT Realmuto. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in next, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. So now here is Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
None out, runners at first and second. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. First and second here with nobody out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney. Garrett Richards enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Freddie Galvis.
So here is Freddie Galvis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hopped up. Vasquez over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. First delivery to him. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez at the track, the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now 7-4. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. In the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Kevin Plawecki is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Wheeler's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Up next, Kyle Schwarber. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
McCutchen comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
So the next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Gene Segura standing in. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 4. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. Popped up. Schwarber in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The first baseman, number 17,
Rhys Hoskins will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Harper, the runner at second with one away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Arroyo is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up, JT Realmuto. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. And now the first pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Harper is on his way home. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top 8-4. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Wheeler into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Here's a ball lined into right field, and Harper won't have a play. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Alex Verdugo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now he has some trouble with it in center. On McCutcheon's gonna nail him trying to score out at home plate. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Line to the right side. But this lands foul for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder, Christian Arroyo. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And in case you're wondering, here's what the Red Sox have remaining on their bench should they choose to make a move here. Hunter Renfroe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fastball called for strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Fouled off. Brad Miller is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Standing in now, number 37. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Martinez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's out on a strong throw.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Verdugo waits on it, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brad Miller takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
moving off the first baseman,
Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now Kike Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. This ball's grounded foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So next to bat will be J.D. Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Sale struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 11 runs on 18